Today we're going to be reviewing one of the best centre backs in the game under 100,000 coins. It's going to be Champions League UEFA card Schlotterbeck, the Dortmund centre back. This card was incredible. Picked him up for around 80,000 coins. I was like, look, he's going to be good. One of those, I don't really review centre backs too much. I thought, centre backs are centre backs. They're going to be either really meta and good or they're just going to be okay and do the job. But this one really surprised me. Starting off with the pros. First of all, 82,000 coins for a card like this at this stage of the game is a steal, right? Because I use Inform Van Dijk in my team and he's great, don't get me wrong, but he's 600k. I compared him to this Schlotterbeck card and this card was very, very similar in terms of stats, and I think he had slightly better stats in some elements. So in terms of a budget, you're looking at a centre back under 100k and this card is phenomenal. Starting off with the pros, we have his defending playstyle. Okay, the man has, again, under 100,000 coins, by the way. Remember this. He has jockey, which is, I think, a must-have. He has block, which is great. He doesn't have intercept because, I mean, not because, I don't know why he doesn't, but he doesn't have intercept. Would be nice if he had all of them. That's okay. He has anticipate plus and he has slide tackle plus. Now, I have used Maguire, which had bruiser plus, and I did like bruiser plus, to be honest, but I really, really like anticipate plus. For me, that's one of my favorite ones because he's just, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like I can tell the difference when they do and they don't have Anticipate Plus, and I really like it. Anyways, just a solid centre-back. I felt like it wasn't just his in-game card. It was just overall the way he played. If I didn't know his stats or his price, I would think he's really expensive. Like, he's 6'3", he has 87 pace. For a centre-back, that is really, really good. At this stage of the game, I don't like my centre-backs having less than like 85. I'm quite picky with them because there's so many fast attackers, but he just felt like he was constantly in position. He felt like he was constantly winning tackles against any attackers, and he just did feel really solid. Then we go through to the second playstyle. Sorry, second pro. It's going to be how balanced he is. First of all, 80 passing. I know it's nothing crazy, but as a centre-back, I do like them to have a little bit of passing. He's got 87 pace, like I said, incredible, and his defending and physical at 92 is so high for this type of card, for this budget. If I put an anchor on him, he is just phenomenal. Shadow or an anchor, whatever you want to do, and he gets high 90s in those stats, and he really is incredible there. Then we go to his last pro. His last pro is going to be how cheap he is. He is a cheap, solid defender. If you guys are on a budget and looking for a tank, you need a strong centre-back, and you don't have the budget to get the Inform Van Dijks, the Araujo's, the 300k cards. You want someone for 100k, this card is going to do an absolute job for you. I'll be honest, I would use this card in like a 600-700k squad. That's how good he is. Even in a million coin squad, I would consider having him in. That's how good he was for the budget. I'm not saying he's better than the other cards, but the centre backs I was using was like, 400k, 500k. Araujo and Van Dijk together cost me 1 million coins, where this card frees up